The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. As a former NFL player, I know a thing or two about high performance, and that's why I drive the BMW 7 Series. This car has everything I need. It's big enough, comfortable enough, and luxurious enough to meet even my high expectations. When I'm behind the wheel of the BMW, I'm not just driving a car, I'm driving legacy. What I love most is the precision engineering, cutting-edge technology, and unmatched style. Whether it's spacious interior, the powerful engine, or the smooth ride, BMW makes sure every detail is on point. I trust BMW to deliver the ultimate driving experience, and I know you will too. So why wait? Head over to BMWUSA.com. Check out models like the sporty X3, the all-electric i4. Build your dream car today and join me in experiencing luxury and performance that only the ultimate driving machine can offer. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap as you watch the Texas Longhorns advance to the SEC championship game with a win on the road at Texas A&M 17-7. They will face the Georgia Bulldogs in the SEC championship game. Thank you guys for joining us. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Remember, every subscriber counts. You matter. Thank you for making us matter. Make sure you check out Shea by La Portier. We have it in stock. The holiday season is upon us, and we want you to have a very festive and joyous holiday season. What better way to celebrate and enjoy the holidays than with a bottle of Shea by La Portier? Now, if you can't find it in a city or a state near you, you can order it, and we'll get it to you in time for Christmas or New Year's. And please do me one more favor. Please drink responsibly. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media. And my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Our newest releases just dropped. We had such high demand, it kind of caused a glitch in our site. But everything is up and running now, and we're ready to take your orders. Take advantage of our Black Friday sale. Items are up to 50% off. Shirts are $20 off. Hoodies are $40 off. And in case that isn't enough, we want to give you even more. When you spend $200 or more, you'll receive a complimentary hat. All you have to do is make sure your cart is over $200, and then you add a hat. Once you add the hat, it will ring up as free. So you spend $200 or more, you can add a hat, and the hat will become complimentary upon checkout. All tees and hoodies are back in stock. Nightcap, Club Shay, and 84, everything is in stock. We even have new releases and some stocking stuffers, beanies and cozies, and mugs. We have mugs added to the list. Quantities are limited, so please make sure you grab yours while these supplies last. And again, thank you for your support. As I mentioned earlier, Ocho, number 3 Texas went on the road and defeated number 24 Texas A&M by the score of 17-7. Texas A&M best player was Quinn Ewers. Unfortunately, he's the quarterback for the Texas Longhorns. He almost gave this game away, Ocho. He almost gave it away. If Texas A&M could have done anything offensively, they beat Texas because Ewers did not play particularly well last night. A bad interception. He fumbled the ball when it was going. This game should have been put away, Ocho, in the third quarter.
Long time ago. Listen, the Longhorns defense, I mean, they played a critical role, obviously, they forcing turnovers, shutting out the Aggies offense in the first half. But the
Hmm.
Aggies, obviously, if they could have got something going offensively, they didn't have a chance, nor did they capitalize on any of the turnovers that they got. The game could have been somewhat close, and the plays that they made offensively and the turnovers that not the Aggies, the turnovers that the Longhorns got, they were able to capitalize and shut this game out. Now, the biggest test for Texas now is that championship game.
Hmm.
That championship game. The kind of defense Texas played tonight, this is exactly what we're going to need in all three phases, whether it's offensively, defensively, and special teams, because they're playing a Georgia team that dominated the first time they played
They
up
did.
front. The battle of this game and the chances on winning this game is going to start up front with their offensive line and the defensive line being able to be stout on defense and the offensive line being able to hold up and that offense making the plays they need to play. And Quinn Ewers can't make the mistakes he made tonight against a Georgia team that will capitalize and pounce on any turnovers that they have.
Yeah, you're right, Ocho. The first time they played, Georgia went into Austin and beat them up. They just beat them up mentally, physically, emotionally. They really did some damage on them. But give Sark credit for getting these guys to bounce back. They come back and they played really, really well, and they worked their way back into the SEC championship game.
Yeah.
You're right. They got a pick six touchdown, Texas A&M. They got another forced fumble, and they got stopped on the goal line. See, I don't understand that, Ocho, because you
Mhm.
need two scores anyway. What
Yeah.
different? One way or another, you're going to need two scores. And you really, if you really think about it, Ocho, you hadn't had a whole lot of success running the football. At some
Uh-uh.
point in time, you got to put the guy and give him a two-way go. Son, if the guy's not wide open, run it in. But
Hmm.
if there's a throw to be made, we're gonna need you to make a throw. But to
Right.
just hand the ball off and just run into the line of scrimmage, Texas was waiting for that. I mean, that
Hmm.
showed me that you really don't trust. That showed me you didn't really trust. You
Special
didn't really
quarterback.
trust your quarterback. Yeah,
Most,
I
most,
know. I understand, Ocho. He is a freshman. But at some point in time, in order for you to win, we know this, no matter what the level, your quarterback's going to have to make a play. He's
hmm
going to have to put the ball up. He's going to have to make a play one way or another. And you got to trust him that he's going to make a smart decision. He's going to
Right.
make the right decision. He's going to make the
Hmm.
right play. But give Texas credit. They could because you could feel about that pick six. They go right back down there, and then Ewers gets strip sacked. Stripped on he's sliding. I thought Texas like, man, Texas A&M got the momentum now. They're at home. That crowd started, Bryant Field started rocking.
Yeah.
Like, Ocho, they put 108,000, the house that Johnny built.
Yeah.
Man. But give Sark, I thought Sark did an unbelievable job. I always thought he was a very good offensive minded coach. He has great people around him to make things happen. But
Hmm.
Texas A&M did not play. Texas A&M did not play well tonight, Ocho.
Mm-mm. I ain't listen. I enjoyed the game. It was a good rivalry. Um, I'm glad they didn't fight like everybody else, across the board with the other rivalries.
Ah, man, we gonna
Hey,
get to
but
that. Well,
that
let's get
that
into
that
that.
yeah, that went on. I mean, but you got to
Un,
trust your quarterback, You got to trust your quarterback.
you do. At some point in time, Ocho,
I
especially
mean,
in a situation like
in a
that.
game like this, you don't have a choice. You're gonna keep running the ball into the strength of the Texas defense. The goddamn front seven, the front four, the front five, whatever you want to call it. You had no success running all night, so you have no choice but to pin your ears back, let your quarterback know, listen, I'm trusting in you. You got to make the right throws. You have to make the right decisions with the ball to even give us a chance. Not only to compete, but at least a chance to win.
Right.
Give your team a chance.
Even if you don't trust him early, you got to trust him late because at some
Hmm.
point in time, Ocho, you're gonna have to put the ball up. The days are
Hmm.
just every once in a while, you'll find a game where you can just run the ball down your opponent's throat.
Yeah, this ain't that game,
That
That,
wasn't the
that
game. You're going
no,
to have to
sir.
loosen them up to make them think that you're going to do something else other than run the football. That's why
Hmm.
they stop you so many times on third and short, fourth and short, because they don't throw caution to the wind. Listen, if they throw a pass, that's on us. If
Right.
they throw, because sometimes, Ocho, hey, we'll call them, and I remember Mike and Alex Gibbs, our offense will say, look, if they do something other than what we expected, that's on us. but this is what we expect. We want you to execute this. We're expecting this defense. And if they give us another defense, that's on us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, if they do something other than run the football, Texas basically said, if they do something other than run the football, that's on us.
Right.
We don't believe that they trust their freshman quarterback enough to put the ball in his hand and allow him to throw the football. So
Right.
the hell with word about that. Hey, everybody hit it.
Right.
It's like we hitting the beach at Ocho, we hitting the beach at Normandy. Go,
Mhm.
go, go. A
Yeah.
gap, B gap, C gap, D. Hey,
Let-
if there isn't a hole, make a hole. Man, dude wasn't even close. Ocho, they wasn't even close to picking up those short yardage. I can see, Ocho, we have to come in for a measurement or we
Right.
get a review.
Not even
Ocho,
close.
it wasn't even close.
Not even close.
They was losing yards on the 3rd and short, 4th and short. I'm like, well, damn, did y'all even block them? Because you're at home. I can understand if you're on the road because the crowd is going, Ocho, and so it's kind of hard to see. So I'm hard to hear, and so you might be late getting off the ball. But you're at home.
Yeah.
And Texas still beat you off the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to one of the situations. Michigan upset number 2 Ohio State 13-10. Fight breaks out after Michigan planted the flag at midfield. A fight between both teams ensued. Police used mace on players to stop the fight.
Yeah.
Ryan Day, where was Ryan Day? There's a video showing that Ryan Day was just standing there and watching. Ocho,
But
that's
right?
a bad look on him. Before I let you go, that's a bad look on him because you've got to get control of your players. And as one of the Michigan players, and I always firmly believe this, Ocho, man, we had 60 minutes to fight. Now we done whipped y'all ass. Now y'all want to fight now. We about to go.
Right.
Go ahead, take off.
Hey, listen, as a coach, sometimes coaches aren't ready for situations like that, where it's a melee, where all hell is broken loose. In a structured environment, you're able to control the fight. Whether it's your team, in camp, most of the time, teammates fight. How we see that all the time in training camp. But in the middle of a field, when there's a melee like that, I think it'll make a coach that's not used to that situation make him very, very uncomfortable, which is probably why he was standing back, because there's no way to control that many players going at it. It's impossible. It's impossible. But listen, when is the last time Ohio State beat Michigan?
Probably about 4 years ago.
Okay, so I'm not, I keep hearing the upset. It was an upset. Well, obviously it hasn't been an upset because Ohio State hasn't won in the past 3 previous
But
meetings.
here, the previous couple of years, Michigan was ranked higher. This time, Michigan's not even ranked. This is the number 2 team in the number 2 team in the country.
Right.
You're at home and you're 19.5 point favorites.
Yeah, but also, even with the favorites, even with the rankings, right? Think about the rankings this year for many, many teams that have been ranked high and been losing to other opponents. Those rankings really haven't meant anything.
A lot of times that's on the road, though, Ocho.
Yeah.
Alabama lost to Vanderbilt on the road. They lost to Tennessee on the road. They lost to Oklahoma on the road.
Right.
We see these teams. We lost to Georgia, lost on the road. Ole Miss, lost. Alabama on the road. At home, you 19-point favorites at home against a team that's unranked. Now, I'm not saying, look, a loss is a loss, but this was supposed to be the year. It's reported that, excuse me, Ohio State has a $20 million roster.
Yeah. Offensively, they do. They got to. But listen, all credit due to the Wolverines defense tonight. Them boys played some ball, man. Salute the defensive coordinator, Wink Martindale, because
Wink.
they had an absolute dominant stretch and performance, and he had them playing phenomenal football. To be able to hold Ohio State to the amount of points that they had with all the superstars that they had on offense, like you said, that $20 million roster, man, they played great. They played really good ball. And it was a good game. And listen, tempers flare, especially when you try to plant that flag. I call it the Baker Mayfield. I'm sure it's probably been done before Baker Mayfield came along and planted that flag in the middle of the opponent's home field after a game.
Yeah.
But that's what happens. And like the Michigan player said, I don't know what his last name was, but listen, you did have 60 minutes to fight. But it comes down to respect as well. Okay, you guys won the game, but you ain't to be playing your flag.
No.
All of them
Why
got
don't you? So we had this 60 minutes. Why didn't y'all stop us then?
Hey, they did
Why you
everything.
want to fight now? You want to fight? Look here. I heard the military looking for a few good men. Join the military. You want to fight? God dang it! They send your ass overseas. If that's what you want to do,
Right.
Army,
Yeah.
Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, they
Mhm.
looking for a few good men. If that's what you want to do, fight. You had
Yeah.
60 minutes to line it up. And now you mad. Why you want to fight
Mhm.
now?
Yeah, you're right.
Why you,
You right.
Ocho, we did the same thing happen when we played the Steelers. We beat them in the AFC Championship game at the
Mhm.
old Three River Stadium, Ocho.
Right.
Now everybody pushing and shoving. Yeah, Sharp. Hey, you bet you want to fight. Meet me at the bus. Bro, when I go to the bus, we going home. We going to SeaWorld. We going to see Shamu. You had 60 minutes to fight. Now you want to
Right.
fight. Get your ass
Hmm.
off this field and let us celebrate. Hey,
Yeah.
get him off the field. So now you know I got to rub it in. I see, Ocho, you know how we are. Once
Oh
I
yeah.
see it's bothering
Oh
you,
yeah,
oh, I
yo,
got,
yeah. You, hey, you egg
hey,
it on. You egg it
security,
on.
get his ass off the field. He's not a part of the Broncos. The Broncos, the only team that's gonna be staying out here on the platform. I said, how that make
Yeah.
y'all feel? We
Hmm.
celebrating in y'all house. Y'all
Yeah.
looking at the house like this. We got cake, ice cream. We got all kind of stuff going on. We got balloons.
Yeah. Hey, but
Ocho, you know how black people are. Once we find
mhm.
out something bothers you,
How do you pour it on. You pour it. We pouring gasoline on the fire every time.
absolutely.
Every time. Hey, but hey, that goddamn Michigan defense though, man. Ohio State, they got too many superstars, They got too many superstars, man.
That's what I'm
Offensively,
saying.
listen, offensively, they only had 252 yards a day. There's no way in hell you only supposed to have 252
With
yards
that
of
off,
offense with an offense like
sometimes
that.
sometimes you try to prove a point.
Hmm.
You throw the ball.
Yeah.
You ain't got to prove it. Ocho,
I
okay,
mean,
I ain't got to try to prove that I'm tough. We're more physical. We're gonna
right.
show them.
Hmm.
I'm trying to win the game. I ain't got to show you
Right.
nothing.
Hmm.
I don't get it. Y'all got this. Y'all got this superior speed on the
Hmm.
skill at the skill position,
Position. Yeah.
and you try to hit your. First of all, Sharon Moore.
Hmm.
The mere fact that he won 6 games, are
Hmm.
now 7 with
Right.
that quarterback, it
Yeah.
needs to be studied. So
Hmm.
whatever he's asking for monetarily, Michigan give it to him.
Yeah.
Ain't no that quarterback is look. I understand he a kid, but he
Don't do
bad,
him.
Ocho.
Hey,
He
don't do him like
bad.
that. Don't do him
How
like
he
that, huh?
hit 30, Ocho? He got the guy wide open. They about to break the game open,
Yeah.
and he hit 33 right in the chest.
Yeah.
All he got to do is throw it over the top. He got a guy like 10, like 5, 6 yards behind him. All he got to do is just throw it over the top. He hit 33 right between the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, how?
You know what the
Michigan
funny thing
with
is?
that quarterback?
Right. When the quarterback is playing as bad as he is, that lets you know this is where coaching comes into play. This is where coaching comes into play, where they're able to overcome bad quarterback play and beat a very, very, very good team,
Number 2 team in the country
number
at
two team in
home.
the country that is ranked high. Well, hell, Will Howard didn't make it no easier. He threw two
Oh, he was
interceptions.
good. He was good and
Yeah,
terrible too.
hey, good and terrible, but on third down, this is where they really lost the game. You
Yeah,
6 for 16 on third down. You
yeah.
ain't really gonna be able to do much of nothing with that. Much of nothing.
When your offense is playing that bad as Michigan offense
Mm.
was, the defense has to stand on their head. And
Yeah,
they stood on their head today.
yeah.
They gave up 7 points to a
Hmm.
team at home, the number 2 team in the country
Right.
at home.
Mhm.
That that quarterback that just got 12 million, he like, I
Oh,
like this. I like what I'm
oh
coming
yeah.
into now.
Listen, that means Michigan gonna be scary next year.
Yeah. Now, Michigan, I don't know what y'all working out. Go and get that man his money now.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
He don't play game to game and check, go on and give him 5, 6 year deal.
ain't no need to play with him.
Yeah. And
Ain't no
plus,
need to play with him.
Ocho, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how Ryan Day keeps this job. I don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You think they gonna let him go?
Look, I mean, if you look at his Ocho, he's
Yeah.
lost 1 game
Hmm.
to someone. He's 47-1
Hmm.
against everybody else in the Big Ten.
Except
He's
Michigan.
1-4 against Michigan.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta win. You gotta win that
Win that
game.
game, yeah. But I don't think that's a fireable offense. I don't think it's not like coaching malpractice like Brother Eberflus. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Yes.
It
Eberflus.
ain't like that. It's finding a way. What is it that we need to do differently when we play Michigan? Now that I think that's something that administration, AD, that they can come to terms with him and figure out how can we beat them. We figured out everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
What do we need to do when we get to the game, when it's time to play Michigan, that we need to do differently? And just like you said, stop trying to prove something, stop trying to impose your will. We're running the ball, trying to show that you are tougher and stick to your strengths and what you do well. You have elite receivers, one of
Yep.
the best in the country as a freshman in Jeremiah Smith. A good quarterback defensive play, but you have a surrounding cast that can overcome that bad, inconsistent quarterback play that Will Howard is,
Yeah, he
just
picked it. He picked the worst day to have it. He picked
they
the
have a
bad day
bad,
to have his
yeah,
worst game, Ocho.
yeah.
And look,
That
your
pressure,
quarterback at some point in time, he's
pressure.
going to have a bad game. Everybody's going
Yeah.
to have a bad game. You
Mhm.
just hope it's not. Woo, please don't let us have
Not
a
not a
bad
game,
game
not a
in a
game like
playoff
tonight.
game or
Yeah,
Super
not
Bowl
tonight.
or not against Michigan.
Right,
Play bad against somebody else. You can play bad against Penn State,
right.
but you can't play bad against Michigan because that's the game. It's like
Mhm.
Alabama and Auburn. You can't play bad in that game, Ocho.
Nah,
It's like
nah.
whatever rival, like Miami, Florida, Florida State, Florida, Miami, Florida, Florida State. You can't
Hmm.
play when you got a rivalry game.
Yeah.
You got to play because that's the game. Now, if you want to be a legend, you want to be remembered. Play well in those games, Ocho.
Hmm.
They'll never forget you.
At all, ever, ever.
They'll never forget you.
The
What's
city, the
going to be
school, the fans.
it's going to be very, very interesting because the question is, look, who are you going to get to replace Ryan Day? I mean, it sounds like a great thing when Urban left. That's like, oh, we got Ryan Day, blah blah blah, and he's
Hmm.
gone to he's gone to the college football playoffs and so forth and so on. But Ocho,
Hmm.
it's the games that he's supposed to win. The
When that he
Michigan.
does it.
Now
Yeah.
I get the last 2 years, not this year, but the last 2 years.
Right.
Michigan had a juggernaut. Michigan went to the college football playoff. They
Hmm.
won the national championship last year.
Right.
Okay, we could understand that. There ain't no shame in that.
Right.
But there have been some games that you've been favored that you
And
got it handed to you.
you still lost.
And,
Yeah.
and a couple of years ago, they just ran the ball. They ain't even throw it. They just like, we going to just bludgeon y'all.
Right
That's what
down
we
here.
going to do. We just going to bludgeon you.
No tricks, no trickery, no nothing.
Ain't nothing you could do about it. Ocho, another
Yeah.
skirmish over a flag plant broke out after NC State beat UNC 35-30 at Kenan Stadium. Wolfpack safety DK Kaufman hoped to plant the flag at midfield, but UNC wide receiver J.J. Jones ran to a group of NC State players, took the flag, and threw it toward the Wolfpack bench. A brawl between the two teams broke out, and the staff members attempted to break it up. Tar
Hmm.
Heel players wouldn't leave the logo at the 50-yard line until the field cleared.
Hey, rivalry week, baby.
Mm-hmm.
They was out there. They must have been listening to Kendrick album, squabbling.
They
Them boy,
squabbled.
listen, hey, them boy was out there squabbling, Again, they had the opportunity to fight, huh? They had an
Mm-hmm.
hour. They had an hour.
60 minutes.
They had 60 minutes to prevent this from happening. Obviously, what are you gonna do when you win your rivalry game? You're
Yeah.
going to celebrate. What do you normally celebrate? Whether it be basketball, whether it be football, in the middle of the field where the
Yeah.
goddamn logo is.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do about it. And I think there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And you know what? A little squabbling ain't never hurt nobody. A little
Yeah.
squabbling ain't nobody. Now, some people say, there's no place for it in the game and all that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
think of a
not.
better place for it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Honestly, can I tell you something? It
Yeah.
makes the rivalry that much more exciting and
Yes.
anticipated. And you want to look forward to it the following year. Just a
Yeah.
little bit. Ain't nobody getting hurt.
No.
Just a little bit. Ain't nobody getting hurt. Just a little squabbling. Ain't never hurt nobody. That's it. Just a little bit.
I'm trying. I just want y'all to know I'm trying to be as disrespectful as I possibly can. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because I want you to know, I want you to feel this. I want
Yeah.
you to hate me. I want
Hmm.
you to despise
Hmm.
my team. I
Yeah.
want you to despise me because
Yeah.
I rue the day
Hmm. You know, it's
that you
funny.
came into existence. Yes, I
Right.
dislike you just that much. So
Yeah.
it ain't no secret here.
Hmm.
Yes, don't let me win after
Hmm.
you've been running your mouth the whole year.
All year. Yeah.
Okay, now we got 60 minutes to settle this. We get 4
Mhm.
quarters to settle it.
Right.
I win what you look. I'm gonna let you know this.
Mhm.
I'm a sore loser,
Loser. Yeah.
but I'm a worse winner. I just
Mhm.
want y'all to know. Just put that out there, Ocho. If you think I'm a bad loser, don't let me win.
Right.
And you better not let me win in your house.
Yeah. That make it even worse.
I'm
That make it
leaving.
even
I'm
worse.
leaving muddy work boots. Man, whose shoes are these? Yeah, they're mine. Yeah, I'm leaving my muddy work boots.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, Ocho.
Right.
I'm gonna be as disrespectful, as
Mm-hmm.
blatantly disrespectful as I possibly can. Because you've
Yeah.
been running your mouth the whole year. You've been talking the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
now look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to fight. You showed more hostility after the game
after the
than you
game than
did during the
during.
game.
Yeah.
So where was
Mm-hmm.
this? Where was all them muscles? Where was all
Right.
that venom that you got right now?
Right.
Get off the field.
And listen, coaches will never be able to say this. Coaches will never be able to say how they really truly feel about small skirmishes like this. You
Yeah.
know, it's good for the game in a sense and the rivalry itself.
Yeah. Keep
No
it
matter
moving.
what these pundits and these analysts may say, good for the game of football. It just is. I don't know how to explain it. I can't put it into words, but I'm giving you as enough context as I can as a fan of college football, as a fan of sports in general. It makes it that much more exciting, especially coming up next year. When you
Yeah.
look at the calendar and the schedule come out, Michigan, Ohio State, they're gonna circle that game.
Yeah,
When
they've
it's
been
time
have
for
circulated.
UNC and North Carolina State to play again, they're
We
gonna circle that game.
yeah,
As one, we got to watch this.
we circle it too. We're gonna put foots in you again. On this day, on this date a year later, foots
Right.
in you again.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they do all that talking. Now they do all that talking. See, that's what make you mad, though, Ocho. Y'all did all that talking, all the build up. Y'all saying
Mm-hmm.
what y'all saying in the paper and on radio, so forth and so on. We saying what we say. Now we gonna get a chance to prove it.
Right.
Because that's the thing about sports, Ocho. See, you can't talk your way out of an ass whipping.
You can't. You got to play. You got to perform. You got to play. You got to perform. Whatever you did during that week, all them X's and O's, all that film study, you got to put it on camera because the eye in the
Mhm.
sky ain't gonna lie. The
Yeah.
eye in the sky ain't
What
gonna lie.
what Della Reese tell Sugar? Bring your ass, Sugar. Bring your ass, Sugar. Now you've been talking. You say you've been talking, Sugar. Bring your ass.
Come on out here. Hey, that's a classic.
No.
Hey, that's a classic.
What was Richard Pryor character's name? Ray.
Ray,
Nah, Ray. No, Ray. No,
don't do it.
Ray.
Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
Nah, she wants some of me. She want a piece of me.
And Benny, you shut up too, Benny.
You blind bastard.
Yeah, man, you did all that talking. Now we got to settle it. We gonna settle it. Now this is what's gonna happen. If you win, you get to brag, you get to boast, you get to say and do whatever.
Whatever.
But when I win, don't try to suppress my celebration and talk about not here, not talk about no.
Right.
Skedaddle. You.
Oh man, that's classic, man.
Damn, another fight broke out after the Florida 31-11 win at Florida State in Tallahassee. In the final seconds ticked off, Gators edge rusher George Gums Jr. planted the Florida flag on the Seminoles 50-yard line, sparking an immediate shoving match between the players from both teams. At one point, Florida State coach Mike Norvell grabbed the Florida flag, threw it as the pushing match continued. He and Florida's coach Billy Napier exchanged words, but ultimately shook hands and dispersed.
I like that. Listen, I don't know what Florida State fighting for. I don't even know what Florida fighting for. There was a bit of inconsistency from both teams, throughout the season. There's no reason for y'all to be fighting.
Yeah.
It really ain't no reason. But you know what made it even better?
What it?
If the head coaches had got into it and started a squabbling,
But I ain't finna lose my $10 million a year job if it with y'all.
Yeah. But hey, listen, it's the last game of the season.
It's be your last game of your career too.
Yeah, that too. But listen, it's rivalry. And Florida, man, 31-11. There was no need to even plant the flag because the ass whooping was already handed. The ass whooping was already dealt. The belt to ass was already given to Florida State from Florida. It was no need for that plant flag.
You know what's happening. You know what's gonna happen.
What?
The NCAA gonna pass a rule. You can't plant flags at Memphis. That's coming, Ocho.
Yeah,
Ocho is coming.
They can't ruin it like that. Let
Oh,
the
they
game
go.
be fun. Let the game remain fun and let teams celebrate. If you don't want nobody planting the flag on your goddamn field when they're playing away and at your home, win the game. You got an hour to do so. You got an
Yeah,
hour to take care of business.
you remember when fans started storming the field? They started hitting them with $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the schools, yeah. Yeah.
They gonna start fining them heavily.
Hmm.
That's gonna be a penalty. You
Ah.
watch.
And it don't
Because
it
it's
takes away from the
it's
game.
happening too much, Ocho. We look, these games have been going on. Ocho, we saw what 4 or 5 of these today.
Hmm.
And
You
so
know,
what we see starting to see an uptick of it.
yeah, but we ain't seen them all year, huh? There's a reason you're seeing them because it's rivalry week. Ain't nothing wrong with a little skirmish, a little squabbling at the end of the season. It's okay. Nobody getting hurt. Nobody getting hurt.
Hey,
Nobody getting hurt.
the
Just,
NCAA say that's not what we're about.
shit. Hey, listen, what y'all is about is just about money at the end of the day. We know what it's about. We know.
We don't want y'all
Hey,
to turn it off, Ocho. We don't want y'all to turn it off.
right.
We want y'all to watch us. And so we know y'all don't like fighting. And
Shh.
so
Who
we
don't?
gonna put
Who don't? Boy,
we go
this is America. You know how this was got
yeah.
through violence.
So we gonna
There
do
ain't nothing wrong
what
with a
we
little
gonna do,
fight.
Ocho. What we gonna do? We gonna nip this. We couldn't get it in the bud. They sprouted up a little bit, but we
Right.
gonna nip it. We're gonna make sure it doesn't grow any further.
Ah,
Fine's coming. Watch what I tell you. We gonna revisit this next year.
it take
Syracuse upset number 6, Florida, Miami,
okay, this hurt.
42-38. Miami is now officially out of the ACC championship game.
This hurt.
Kyle
This hurt.
McCord threw for 380 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Orange. Cam Ward had 349 yards passing
Hmm.
with 2 touchdowns for the Canes, who will be off next week while Clemson face SMU in the ACC championship. The
Damn, man.
Canes will have hoped for an at-large bid into the 12-team playoff. Ocho, you had a 21-point lead.
Yeah. Listen, you got to put that game away. You got to put that game away. I'm not sure what Miami was doing offensively. Listen, they grabbed early scoring touchdowns in their first three possessions. You know,
Mm-hmm.
took a quick 21-0 lead. I don't know what the hell happened after that, especially offensively.
They took the foot off the gas, Ocho.
Hey, you can't take your foot off the gas, huh? You are playing to be in the goddamn wait, hold on. In the ACC
ACC.
championship.
You're right.
You're playing for that. This is a game where you want to put up as many points as possible as early as possible and extend that distance so when the momentum in the game shifts, you don't have to go down to the wire at the end of the game and be fighting for your life.
You're right. You're right.
You let Syracuse hang around and look what happens.
It always happens like that. You let a
Look
team
what
hang
happens.
around and then they end up kicking you in the ass. That's what
That
happens. That's why you kill a gnat with a sledgehammer. You
yeah.
don't brush him, Ocho. You don't.
Hmm. Yeah.
No. Kill him with a sledgehammer and be done with it.
Yeah, man.
21 points, Ocho. You got to make that stand up. Defense, you got to make that stand up. Got to make it stand up.
Damn.
How much separation can you put when you have the momentum, Ocho? How much separation can you put between you and the team that you play that you
Right.
got the momentum against?
Hmm.
Because they're gonna get the momentum now. The momentum's gonna swing back their way, Ocho.
Right. Yeah, always. Always.
Because you got to understand you're on the road. So now when they get the momentum, how much damage are they gonna do to you? Did you put
Mm.
enough separation between okay, they got the momentum, but we're so far
Right.
ahead,
Hmm.
they can't do any
They
damage.
can't do nothing about it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was a good game. I mean, both quarterbacks I thought played really well.
Yeah.
380 yards for one and 3 touchdowns, 349 and 2 touchdowns for the other. But
Hmm.
Miami is going to be kicking themselves. But look,
Yeah.
Miami been Ocho, they've been tempting fate all year. Think about
Yeah.
all the games that they've come from behind and ended up
Right.
winning.
Yeah. In those in that last quarter, at the last minute, where some of those games should have
They
been.
came back on Cal. Remember, they came back on Cal. It was like 3 or 4 teams, Ocho, that had them dead to right.
Yeah.
Duke had them, and they come back and win the game.
Right.
You keep,
Yeah.
hey, okay,
Yeah. But listen, you know what I am happy about as
what's
far as
that?
the Miami program is concerned. They're back to winning.
Yeah.
Back to winning. I'm not saying they look like Miami of old, of the 90s and in the early
Oh
2000s,
hell no,
but
no,
they're
they ain't
back.
getting back to that.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're back to winning consistently. They're back to winning consistently. So
Yeah,
head coach is doing a really good job over there. But games like this, you need to win. The
yeah,
Hurricanes deserve to be playing the ACC championship. They
they did.
deserve that. They deserve. They dropped the ball today. They dropped
They
the
didn't
ball.
earn it though. They deserved to be there, but they didn't earn the
They
right to
didn't earn
be
it. Yeah,
there.
you're right. You're right.
But
Yeah, that's
look, the Canes, Ocho, you got to understand the Canes. They're not going to get those kind. I mean, you might get one, but you got to realize what they had in the '80s when
mm,
they had Jay Boogie, they had Testaverde, they had Kozar, they had
hey,
Highsmith, they had Danny Stubb, they had
crazy.
the pair, they had they had
Hmm.
who they had Benny and Bob, Benny and Blaze, the Blaze brothers,
Yeah, the Blaze
Brett
brothers.
Perriman,
Hmm. It was different back then.
and,
Even
and,
early,
and
even in early
Michael.
2000
You
with
may
Benny.
have Playmaker.
Hmm.
And then when you come to early 2000, when you have
Oh,
Portis and Sean
listen,
Taylor and Ed
it's
Reed,
not even fair. It's not even fair.
yeah,
Andre Johnson, Santana
yeah,
Moss,
yeah,
Dolores
yeah.
Moss, Roscoe man, it's not even fair. It's not
Reggie
even a fair.
Wayne.
Yeah,
That's
Reggie,
what you remember. You had Shockey, you had
Shockey.
Greg Olson, you had
Hmm.
Winslow the second, you had
Hmm.
Everett, another tight end that ended up going to Buffalo in the
Yeah,
early round. They were loaded. They had
it's different.
Dwayne Starks,
Hold
they
on.
had
And this is
Antrell Roll,
yeah, and this is at every position. This ain't just skill
yes,
position. Front
McKinney and Carey,
man, different. It was different. They'll never get back to that because the NIL has made it that much more difficult,
yes,
much more difficult.
yes.
But it's good to see him back on the winning track.
It is. Georgia needed 8 overtimes, Ocho, to get the 44-42 home win over Georgia Tech in a game that they were favored to win by 3 touchdowns. It's the
Hmm.
first time the Bulldogs has ever come a 17-point or more deficit since 2006. It's only the second time in the past 20 seasons in which they've rallied for a 14-point deficit in the fourth quarter. Georgia Tech had the game won. The quarterback got a first down. He got hit. He fumbled the ball. They got a
Oh,
7-point lead, Ocho. They got the game won. The game is
mm.
won. All they got to do is hold on to the ball.
That's
They
it.
didn't.
That's what it come
Georgia
down
goes
to.
down there and score. And 8 overtimes later, it's 44-42.
You see, you think about the record, right? You see where Georgia Tech is ranked.
Yes.
You see what Georgia Tech's record is. For
Mm-hmm.
some reason, it's like in the NFL when it comes to playing a divisional opponent. No matter how bad your season is going, for some reason, they gonna give you a game.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a game. I'm not sure if Texas, when Texas does watch this film on what Georgia Tech was able to do, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Georgia Tech players up front and at the skill position is that much better than those at Texas.
No, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
buying
no.
that. And I'm not believing it. But if they can do what they did to Georgia and making it a game to where you had to go to 8 overtimes, ain't no way y'all finna allow a 30-15 shellacking like y'all took early in the season happen the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the championship game. I know better
No.
than that.
That's going to be a tough game because, Georgia basically at home. They play in the Mercedes-Benz. That's an hour away, Ocho. Do you know
Yeah.
how much black and red is going to be in that building? Now, I know
Yeah.
Texas travel,
Oh, they
but
travel
man,
well. They
but
travel well.
them Georgia dogs,
It's different.
man, they're home. That's an hour from Athens.
Yeah, but you got to think now. We talk about Texas. They travel
Yes.
well. It's like the Eagles or the Steelers having to play somewhere else in somebody else's stadium. They travel well.
In Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs are the Cowboys. Yeah.
Okay, I knew you. I know you're going. You're right by that. You're right by that.
Remember we
You're
was having
right
that discussion and we
by
talk
that.
about, well, who's the most popular team in the state? What everybody say? Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah, yeah, most definitely,
Bulldogs.
most definitely.
Bulldogs and then the Braves. And then you can pick whoever you want. You want the Falcons, you want the Hawks,
Right.
the MLS team, the Bulldogs and the Falcons.
Number one.
Bulldogs by a long stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Braves used to be terrible. The Braves were awful. The Falcons was terrible. Well, we know the Falcons.
Yeah.
Even when they was bad, but they got time. Even when they was bad, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
matter.
Right.
Boy, it was a party. And they kept that going because now it's a party. You go to the Georgia Dome. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes, it's not Georgia Dome, excuse me. Mercedes-Benz Dome now.
You don't.
It's a party. And then when they
Yeah.
got Vic,
Mm-hmm. Oh man, listen. The Michael Vick era was an experience, Unc.
that's what they called it, the Michael Vick experience.
Listen, it was an experience, and you had to be there to understand. And
You
this is
had
coming from
to.
someone that didn't even play in Atlanta. I was in Cincinnati, but his time in his era was an experience, one that can't be explained.
Yep.
Had you watching what he did in the past, it don't do you no justice.
No. I
Unc,
was in
you
the city.
had
I
you
lived
had
it.
you had to be there, man. You had to be there. I don't think people
You had to.
understand how
They don't.
great Michael Vick was during that time,
Don't.
especially in Atlanta. Oh my God.
It's crazy. I mean, he was Lamar Jackson on steroids.
Yeah.
He was Lamar Jackson on steroids,
Oh
and
yeah.
we know how good L. Jack
Lamar
is.
is.
He's
Yeah.
a two-time MVP.
Hmm.
He's one of the top two quarterbacks in football.
Hmm.
He's one of the three or four best players in all of football. And I'm
Right.
not saying he's two or three, but boy, hey, Michael Vick was
It's
man.
different.
It
It's different.
was.
And and a lot of people won't understand it because the first thing they'll go to is they'll go to numbers and they'll dissect and
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
break it
yeah,
down.
yeah.
And
We
they listen,
we're not debating that.
yeah, we're not, but they debating that. But when Michael Vick
Mm-mm,
was playing,
mm-mm.
when
You had to
Michael
be there.
Vick had when he had the ball in his hands,
You had to
man,
be there.
the kind of player, you just hold your breath. When Reggie Bush was at USC, he's the kind of
Hmm.
player when the ball in his hands, you hold your breath because you don't
Yep,
know what the F gonna happen. When Peter Warrick was at Florida State and the
yep.
ball was coming his way, or they punt return, or they threw him a hitch or something, you hold your breath. You don't know what the hell finna happen.
He was something special, man. He
Yeah,
was something
man.
special. Ocho, looking for a spark to get the team back on track. Stanford is
Yeah,
bringing back one of its school's legend, Andrew
legend.
Luck, to work as the general manager of the football program.
That's
Per
dope.
ESPN, Pete Thamel, Luck accepted a position that will put him in charge of the entire program and is
Hmm.
considered a distinct evolution from one of the traditional roles of a college general manager. In a
Hmm.
phone interview with Thamel, Luck confirmed his new job and the role involves everything Stanford football touches
Hmm.
football wise and business wise. He will
Hmm.
also help with fundraising, securing sponsorships, increasing attendance, and alumni relationships. Do you like that, Ocho?
Hey, I love the move. I love the move, especially putting someone like Andrew Luck in that position. Someone who's had someone who's had success, at the NFL level. Short tenure, obviously due to the injuries, but he's the perfect candidate for this. He's a
Yep.
perfect person. He's a great, I hate using the word mascot, representative for
Mm-hmm.
Stanford, what he was able to do and accomplish during his time there. Now, with this idea, now you know how I am. I'm all about business. I'm all about branding. I'm all about marketing. Now I'm thinking in turn for myself and being able to add another job and diversify my portfolio. What do you think about me becoming a GM of two college programs that I can think of that are dear to my heart, where I can also help in the same areas that Andrew Luck is going to help at Stanford? Either me getting the GM role at Oregon State, where I can do the same things and offer the same responsibility and be offered the same responsibilities that Andrew Luck is, or general manager at FAMU. Let me know
It's
your
a
thoughts.
full-time job. And
Pardon me?
you're not gonna give up your other job. That's a full-time job. His responsibility, fundraising, securing
I can do that.
sponsorships,
I can do
increasing
that.
attendance, and
I can
alumni
do that.
relationships. That's an
I can
everyday
do
job.
I can do all
I'm
four of
not
those.
saying that you can't, but
I
I'm
can do
saying
all
that you
four of
can't
those.
do those other things. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know you can do it. You're
Yeah.
charismatic. You're
Yeah. That,
relatable. You can get out there
yeah.
in front of the people. Yes, absolutely. You
That's
know how
me.
to smooth.
That's
Yes,
me. Yeah.
but you can't do those other things. That's the problem.
Damn. Okay, well that's off the table. That's off the table. But I mean, listen, that's off the table. But kudos to Andrew Luck. I think
Yeah.
this is gonna be good for Stanford. I'm not sure if he can change the landscape of that team as far as the visibility is there. Everyone knows who you are. But in order to bring those students in that you need, you already know what they're waiting on.
Oh, Joe, you got to understand.
You already know what they're
Those a lot
waiting
of
on.
those guys that go to Stanford, they try to be doctors. They try to be
Mm,
lawyers. They try to be businessmen.
mm,
If,
mm-hmm.
if if I happen to go to the NFL, that's fine and good
Fine
too.
with me. Right.
But I'm trying to be a finance major,
Hmm.
a econ. I'm trying to be
Right.
econ, bro. I
Mm.
mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
But do you understand? Look, you
Hmm.
go to Stanford, you go to schools like the bro. What you
Hmm.
Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
Do you know what
Hmm.
their missions are to get into a place like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Listen, I
Every
I, I
once in a
know.
while, you'll get a John Elway. Every
Hmm.
once in a while, you'll get a Christian McCaffrey,
Hmm.
or you'll get I think John Lynch went to Stanford.
Hell, you get Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Right.
But you're talking about 50 years, and I named
Hmm.
four players.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
So
You're right.
you every once think about it. Think about John graduated in '83.
Hmm.
Think about before you got another Andrew Luck. How long was
Right.
that?
Long time. Long
and then you got a Christian McCaffrey.
mm-hmm. Special.
Bro, yeah, and hey, them guys ain't getting no general studies degree. John was a finance major.
Mm-hmm.
He was either finance or economics. Look at those degrees that they get, Ocho.
Right.
I got me a degree in eligibility. I'm trying to stay eligible.
Right.
I'm trying to play.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's hard to go to school with the academia like that.
Yeah.
That's no, bro. You go to Notre Dame, Ocho. With
The standard is different, The standard is
yes,
different. It's almost as if academic come first
it
at
does.
schools like Stanford, at schools like
Yes,
Notre Dame, amongst others. So it's understandable.
because their biggest alums are not athletes.
Nah. Mm-mm.
They're your Larry Ellisons.
Mm-hmm.
They're your what's the guy? Your Zuckerberg. Not saying they went there, but I'm saying they're
Right,
guys
right.
like that.
Yeah.
They're famous alums. They win Pulitzer prizes. They win Nobel Peace prizes
Mm-hmm.
in econ and mathematics.
Right.
So their biggest alumni, like a lot of other schools, maybe their biggest alumni are athletes, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But I'm saying when you go to places like Georgia Tech and you go to places like Stanford and you go to Cal, Berkeley, you do realize why you're here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not lose sight of we got it. What did they always say, Ocho? You hear a lot of athletes say, just keep the main thing the main thing. When you go to a school like that, the main thing is the main thing.
The main thing, yeah. Most definitely. It's not a stepping stone to the NFL. Now, if I happen to make it based on the work that I put in here,
yes,
and I'm able to fall back on that and still have my plan A, which is my academics and whatever my major may be, whether it be econ, whether it be finance, well, so be it.
Yes.
So be it.
Jamir Gibbs in the doghouse. He posted a photo of a position meeting room with schemes on the whiteboard in the background.
Okay.
Oh,
hey, okay. I like it. But can I tell you something real quick, Unc, about this?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Listen to me real quick. And for y'all in the chat too, listen to me real quick. Even with the schemes and the stuff that's on the backboard, no matter who they playing, when that whistle blow, you got to be able to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you know. Can you stop it when it's time to? You watch film every week. What week are we in the NFL, Unc? We in week what, 13 or 14?
Yeah, 13, 14, something like that, yeah.
There's 13 weeks of schemes and films of that goddamn Detroit Lions offense.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody been able to stop it yet. Okay, they had one loss. Ain't nobody been able to stop it yet. 52 points, 24 points. I think they just scored 26, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just running off at the top of the head of the point
23. They beat Thanksgiving. I think they beat Chicago 23-20.
Oh, it was 23. Yeah. I mean, understand. He probably didn't mean to do what he did and post it.
Ocho. Well, you know what? Let me say, because I can know how accidents happen.
That's an accident, huh? You know that is. You know it is. You don't want nothing like that out there. It's like your playbook. It's like leaving your playbook in the hotel. You don't want to put
Ocho, y'all was allowed to take y'all phones in the meeting room?
Your phone? Nah, I don't take no hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even if I could, I'm gonna take my phone. Not in the meeting room. No.
We couldn't have no phone. The phones had to stay in the lockers.
Right. But time's different now. You know that. Time's different.
Okay, you're right. My bad.
There was a reason. There was a reason for him taking the picture. I'm not sure what happened. But listen, that stuff on the backboard, that ain't gonna help you beat it. That ain't gonna help you beat the Lions. That ain't gonna help you. I'm just telling you now. When that whistle blow, it's a different ball game.
Well, I'm gonna say what happened to us. Well, in the divisional game of the playoffs, we had Tennessee Titans, and they somehow got a hold of our playbook, and it damn sure helped them because we couldn't do jack. We had two plays. We hit them up one time.
Right.
They busted the coverage, and I went 57 yards down to the one, and Jamal ran it in. We blocked the field goal, and Ray ran a kickback. Other than that, we couldn't do nothing. So it definitely helped.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it definitely helps, Ocho. There's a reason why. There's a reason why the Spygate, now all of a sudden, the defensive guy got a signal in it. He got a microphone in his helmet, just like the quarterback. People don't do things that don't work, Ocho.
Yeah. I hear you.
Name the last time somebody robbed a place that didn't have money or didn't have something of value. People ain't robbing Goodwills and Salvation Armies and soup kitchens, Ocho. They
Right.
go for stuff of value.
Yeah, I know
But
what you mean. I know what
just
you
be
mean.
smart, son. In a
You gotta be
situation
smart.
like that, Ocho, you know everything. Everything inside that building is sacred.
Mhm. Right.
I mean, I don't even. Did y'all? I don't even remember, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie, Ocho. I don't even
Uh-huh.
remember taking a picture inside the locker room.
Oh yeah,
Let
yeah,
alone taking a picture of the board, the stuff that's on
yeah.
the board.
See, I've
Did
never
you ever?
taken a picture. I never taken a picture inside the meeting rooms in journal. But I got a shitload of pictures in the locker room
I ain't
itself.
got,
And I
ain't
got a
got
lot of
nothing.
them. got a whole lot of them, you know. My
I ain't got none of that.
teammates, you know, to be able to look back on some of
I
the
don't
things
know.
like that.
I'm trying to
But
think. Did we? Now they might have. Now, like
y'all
when
ain't
we
even had
win
hold
game,
on. Wait, time out, time out, time out. I just
I don't
thought
even
of
know if we
chat.
had the camera phone. Might have even been out by then.
I was just finna say, y'all ain't had no camera phone when you was playing in the 70s. Come on now.
We did though, Joe. I'm about to say. I'm trying to think. I'm like, did we have
Yeah,
camera
y'all ain't
phones
had
in the
no camera
90s?
phone back then. Hell
Uh-uh.
no.
Man, Ocho, I remember the first time I didn't even know anything about text messaging.
Right,
So I was like, it was Cordell Stewart
right,
that in 2005, like you could text. I was like, well, bro,
mhm,
how you text somebody?
right, right.
Bro, I ain't know nothing about no damn text.
Hmm.
Call me.
So how you used to communicate with your chicks back in the day? Payphone?
Call them.
On
Call
the
them.
payphone? On the payphone?
Well, I mean, we had a community phone in the hall. So you had like
Okay.
four phones that if you press 9, you could call out. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
You press that and dial the number?
And dial the number. Yes. Yes. But it had to be local.
Right. Oh yeah,
And the
you
way
can't dial
and the
long
way they
distance.
communicated with you, they would call and it went to a central location. And so they'd like, I like to leave a message for Shannon Sharpe. My name is such and such. Here's the
Right.
number. Have them to give me a call. And then they would come downstairs and put it in your box. We had mailboxes. So everybody had
Ah.
an individual box that you put. And so you'd have you have notes in there and so forth and so on
Mhm.
like that. It wasn't
Right.
like it. I don't know how they do it now. Don't start me to line now, Ocho. I don't know
Yeah.
how they do it now. Like I said, I've been going away from the game damn near two decades. Ain't no damn near. It has been 2 decades. So I
Right.
don't know what but I guess now you wouldn't need to call. The guy, everybody has a phone.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't have cell phones when I was in the league. Everybody didn't have no cell phone. That came towards the end of it. But in the
Right.
mid 90s, man, them calls were like $4, $5 a minute.
Mhm. You had a beeper?
No, I didn't have no beeper. I
You
didn't
ain't
have
had
no
no
beeper.
beep.
Mm-mm. I wasn't that
Damn.
important, Ocho. I wasn't that important. But like I said, I don't like I said, I know meetings, cell phones weren't allowed in the meetings. Well, not when I was there, Ocho. Once I left, I retired in '04. So whatever they did after that, I don't know anything about it. So
Right,
I
right.
don't want to speak for something that transpired '04, '05, '06 moving forward. But I'm
Mm,
saying from the time I was there, moving
right.
back, there was no cell phones in the meeting room. So that would, man, Mike would have lost his damn mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What?
Especially during those days, the coaches were different. They were a little bit more like I
Rigid.
call it Tom. They were like Tom Coughlin-ish.
Yes.
That's the only thing I can think of. Very Bill Parcellish, you know. Hey, no nonsense.
Barry. Kirk Cousins, excuse me, future with the Falcons rides on the next 6 games, per
Oh,
Jeremy
absolutely,
Fowler. If
absolutely.
he doesn't deliver over the next stretch, the Falcons would explore trading him this offseason, given that they have rookie Michael Penix Jr. They're like, somebody team will be like, why we want this contract?
Yeah, well,
Why we
no,
got a guy?
well,
Huh?
I don't know about that. I don't know
What?
about that. It's one thing about Kirk Cousins. He has always been afforded that grace for only having one
Yes.
playoff win. So they gonna take that contract on.
You
Oh,
think
they
so?
gonna definitely take it on. And if depending on how and he's right, Mr. Fowler's right as far as these last 5 games. And I think even if he does play well these last 5 games, I think they're ready to move on with Penning Jr. anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's time to get that train rolling. It's time to
I
get that
agree.
train rolling, most definitely. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see what he can do with Drake London and Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson. And there's no need for him to sit behind Kirk Cousins for a second year.
I think
There's
it'll
no
be
need.
great because here's the thing, Ocho. Let's just say I would if Kirk goes somewhere, do you
Uh-huh.
take Kirk Cousins and then take the rookie quarterback and then have him sit behind him a year and then move it on? I
Mm,
don't like Kirk outside in the cold. Do you
right.
like him in New York? I don't.
Wait, what's New
With
York? I know you talk about the
Yes
Giants.
or the Giants. Do you
And
like him
as
there?
and have Shador sit behind him for a year.
Yeah, but with his arm, with that Achilles, with that cold, with
Mhm.
those conditions, you kind of need an arm to cut through that,
Right.
or have a
Yeah.
sense or understanding.
Hey, now you just put a little nugget in my head now. You understand what Kirk Cousins can do from the quarterback position, right?
Mhm.
When he has a star receiver. Can you
Yeah,
imagine Kirk Cousins throwing the goddamn Malik Neighbors?
yeah.
The accuracy, the pretty ball. Kirk Cousins throws a catchable ball and will always put it right where it needs to be. He might not have the strongest arm. He
But you
might not
got to
have the
protect him.
strongest arm, but it's gonna get where it need to be every time. And he's accurate too,
You got to
He's
protect him,
accurate.
though,
Look at
Ocho.
it. Yeah, that too. But
You want to
look
put him
at
behind that Giants offensive line?
man, listen, man, get that ball out of his hands fast, man.
That's
Get
not
that
what he
ball out of his
does.
hands fast. Hey, look at Kirk Cousins in the regular season. Look at the receivers he's had. Look at the
Mhm.
receivers he's had and what those receivers have been able to do with Kirk Cousins at the helm. I like it from Malik Neighbors until Shador takes the reins over because he's going to the Giants.
You
He's
think
going to
so?
the Giants unless the goddamn Raiders, for some godforsaken reason, are able to climb all the way from wherever they're picking at and come snatch him up.
Uh,
Now, I'm not
I don't
telling you
know.
I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know.
Hey, I don't know. Prime might not be too keen on that. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
yeah, I know. You ain't like
I
that, man.
believe it at that because they already go
Right.
by Shannon Sharpe saying
Yeah, yeah.
because you already know where they headed with that.
Oh
So
yeah.
disregard. Objection. I object to what Shannon said. Ahead of tomorrow's showdown against San Francisco 49ers, the Bills are asking for fans to sign up to help shovel snow out of
Hmm.
Highmark Stadium. The deal is pretty simple. The Bills will pay $20 an hour, provide food, hot beverage, and shovels to
Hmm.
those who sign up. Lake effect snow buffalo is expected to burn western New York beginning Saturday, with
Hmm.
2 feet predicted to fall in Orchard Park, where the Bills Stadium is located by kickoff. Ocho, the one thing about them, and them
Yeah.
jokers be signed up too.
Oh yeah.
They love their
They
because
don't
that's
they
all
don't
they got
play.
up there.
Yeah, 'cause the fans love it. The fans
Yes.
love it.
I think the only thing else they
They
got up there is the Sabres. I think Buffalo Sabres, they
yeah, the
play
Sabres up
hockey. I
there.
think that's still up there. But boy, they
Hmm.
look here. They love their football team, Ocho.
I'd be out there too. If I lived in Buffalo, if I was a Buffalo fan, have you seen the way before the game even starts?
Oh
Have you
yeah.
seen what they do in
Yes.
with not
I played there 90, 90, 91,
yeah.
92, 93,
Hmm.
97.
Hmm.
I played there like 7, 8 times. You know
Yeah.
what? Now that I think about it, Ocho, I'm trying to figure out why we had to play so damn many games there. Because we played there 90, 91,
Hmm.
94,
Right.
97. But we played Buffalo. We played Buffalo a lot too. Damn.
Right.
Now that I think about it. And we played them in the preseason one year. But Ocho, they fans, they love their Bills.
Oh
Good God
man,
Almighty.
do they? Do they? Listen, their fan base that don't get the credit they deserve
They
for how
don't.
much they love their fan base.
They
They
love
hey,
they.
listen, they get active. They get active. That's the only word I can think of it. They get
Yes.
active pre-game, during game, and after game.
They out. They out Ocho. Oh, Ocho. They love, oh man, they love their Bills.
Yeah.
Man, and don't let them make a play. And them jokes start, let's go, Buffalo, let's
Hey,
go, Buffalo. A little bit softer now, a little bit softer now, a little bit soft. And they start, boy, that's the
hey,
boy, Rich
hey,
Stadium.
they,
That
they
thing
be
used to be
they, that,
going
that thing be
crazy.
jumping. Yeah. Yeah, that thing be jumping.
Boy, they have 80,000 up in there, and them
Hmm.
fans going crazy. And you know,
Yeah.
Ocho, we played them. That's the years they go into back Super Bowls. They
Hmm.
got Thurman, they got
And and
Jim, they
and,
got
it, and
Andre
they
Reed,
lost. They
Brucey,
lost them.
Biscuit. Yes,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
boy, and
I already know.
woo,
I
boy, they
already know.
cook it. They
Listen,
are cooking.
they gonna have that stadium cleaned out for that game Sunday.
Oh,
I
for
guarantee, I
sure.
guarantee you that.
And you notice anytime something happens, hey, uh, somebody who that knocked somebody out of the playoff and they donated money to that person's charity. Somebody
Hey,
get nicked, somebody get
hmm
hurt, they donate to that person's
always,
foundation. They're
always. Bills
uh,
fans are
I ain't got nothing to say nothing bad about
the
the Buffalo.
classiest, the classy of them all. Classiest.
Ocho, Josh
Yeah.
Allen's next touchdown will make Buffalo Bills history. With his
Hmm.
next touchdown, rushing or passing, Allen will become the Bills' all-time leader in touchdown, surpassing the great Jim Kelly.
That's dope.
Allen has been the best quarterback in December since 2020. In that span, he's first in total touchdowns, passing touchdowns, and wins.
Hmm.
Look,
That's a lot.
I
That's a
hate
lot.
it. I hate it because the Broncos could have had him. The Broncos should have drafted him.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, they drafted Bradley Chubb to pair with Von Miller.
Hmm.
Two outside linebackers. You can keep Von and get a quarterback.
Yeah.
You got to have that guy.
Hmm.
You got to have him. I don't care how many great your defense is. You better have a quarterback.
Hmm. You think maybe they didn't like what they saw coming out of Wyoming, right? No, am I wrong?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wyoming.
So I think small sample size too, if I'm not mistaken, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, sometimes scouts miss.
Sometimes you overthink it, Ocho.
Hmm.
I mean,
Hmm.
you took Bross Osweiler, you take Paxton Lynch, you taking guys like that,
Hmm.
guys that are not. Even if you just say, you know what, he's not the most accurate, his ability to run the football.
Yeah.
That's what makes him. You talking about a man that's 250 pounds that can run
Mhm.
like he can run.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, whatever discrepancies you might have with his game, especially from a throwing standpoint, oh, we could work on that.
Yes,
We could work on that.
and he
Look at
has
the
the
look at the
arm.
foundation. Look at the foundation you have to work with and build with.
That's
You you
that's
could you
all
could
I'm
take it
saying,
from
Ocho.
there. Take it from there. Look how he's turned out in Buffalo.
He has the arm because in
Mhm.
order to play in upstate Buffalo, you got to have an
Yeah,
arm.
you got to.
Because guess what? The Jets, they play outside. New
Hmm.
England, you play outside. So you put him in Denver. You're outside.
Hmm.
Kansas City is outside. You really need arm because a lot of the teams that you're going to potentially face, Kansas City outside,
Hmm.
Baltimore outside,
Outside.
the Steelers outside,
Hmm.
Buffalo outside. So your quarterback is going to have to be able to deal with the elements because
Yeah.
in those such stadiums, not only does it get cold, the wind blows.
Yeah.
So you might have Ocho, you might have snow, gust, and
Hmm.
bone crunching cold.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about 10 below, 15 below, with gusts up to 20, 30 miles an hour. I sure wish
Hmm.
we'd have drafted him, but we're not gonna get him now because Buffalo ain't letting him go.
Nah,
We're not
absolutely.
getting, but I like old Bo. We got old Bo.
Yeah, Bo playing well. Bo playing real well, very well for a rookie. I'm not sure if it's Bo Nix. I don't know, or if I'm not sure it's the quarterback whisperer in Sean Payton. But
I don't know what
somebody
it is.
doing
Just
something
keep
right
on
over
winning.
there.
I'm gonna get me some more buddy. Old Bo. Old Bo.
Yeah, you know they got to play the Bengals, right?
Don't you worry about that. Don't you got fish to fry tomorrow? Who y'all play tomorrow?
Who?
The Bengals.
Damn, who do we play? Oh, we play the Steelers. We finna win that game.
Oh yeah, that's L.
We play the Steelers. We play the Steelers.
Can y'all see that chat? L. Like this one.
We play
L.
we play the Steelers. You won't bet
L.
none.
L.
You won't
I'm
bet
about to
none.
be Ocho. Ocho, you owe me so much money now, man. Damn.
Hold on, listen. Whatever I owe you, I'm gonna pay you when we get to the tour in February at Super Bowl. At the live tour, I'm gonna pay you live on stage. Whatever I owe you. That's
Why
how we
can't I
gonna
get my
open.
money now?
Huh?
Why can't I get my money now?
I gotta collect it first
Who you gonna collect it from?
for all these goddamn jobs I got.
Well, you know what? I would tell inside the NFL. I would tell Apple. I would tell everybody. Y'all just wait till February. Wait till we get on the tour. Y'all pay it. That's how he paying me. Y'all pay him like that. Ocho, four people were arrested in an investigation by the California Department of Insurance revealed that they allegedly used a life-size bear costume to stage attacks on their vehicles in an attempt to secure six-figure payouts. The suspects have been charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy. The alleged scam cost 3 insurance companies $141,839. In January, the suspect claimed that a bear had entered the 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost and caused interior damage while it was parked at Lake Arrowhead, a region in San Bernardino Mountains. It's
Right.
known for its large black bear population. The suspects provided video footage of the alleged incident. The video shows a furry figure in the backside door, climbing around in the back seat, crawling out, leaving scratch marks on the leather seats and the door. Upon further scrutiny of the video, the investigation determined the bear was actually a person in a bear costume, officials said. Detective found 2 more claims involving same suspects from the same date, location, but involving different cars, a 2015 Mercedes G63 AMG and 2022 Mercedes E350. The department had a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife review the alleged bear incident videos. Right. They opined it's clearly a human in a bear suit. Detectives executed search warrant and found the bear costume complete with a furry snotted head, paws, metal tools for the shape of claws, and the suspect's home. Ocho, is that what we resorted to now, Ocho?
Hey, I'm trying to figure out what bear costume can you get that looks real enough to be able to even pull this off.
But Ocho, help me understand. Ocho, do you see the cars they're messing up? A Rolls Royce.
But that's the only way to get the money, Unc. That's the only way to get the money they talking about. You know, you ain't finna get no money if it's a goddamn Toyota.
But if you got those kind of cars, you obviously got money, right?
Yeah, to be able to do that. Yeah. But you know, fraudsters don't think about that.
They don't.
Fraudsters don't think about that. They just know in order to get the type of money and for the claims that we're doing, a bear. Come on, huh? What you doing with that type of car anyway?
And driving it out there in that area.
That don't even make no sense.
So I'm thinking you got a Land Rover, or you got a Tundra or something like that, a pickup truck.
Any type of truck. You know, any type of truck.
Yeah, SUV, all terrain. You ain't got no nice ass cars like that. I don't know. I guess they did.
Hold on, a bear in a Rolls Royce. He done got in the back seat and scratched up the seats. Like that don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense.
And like, okay, do you got food in there? Because normally bears going in places where they can smell food. They got a keen sense of smell. That's why they tell you don't leave food in your car. Don't leave food if you got a cabin. Don't leave food because they coming to get it.
Oh yeah, they coming. Hey, that's funny. The audacity though. The audacity to be in a costume pretending to be a bear and having video footage of it, like wouldn't nobody be able to tell that you're really not a bear? You're a human in a costume. I haven't seen a bear costume real enough to fool the naked eye. I've never seen a bear costume real enough that a human can put on and wear that big, as big as a black bear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they actually not that big.
They're not that big.
They're not that big, but even still, you ain't fooling nobody. Come on now.
Boy, people, look here, man. People been hustling from the beginning of time.
Oh yeah. They gonna find a way. That's one thing about it.
They gonna find a loophole. But it's stuff like that.
If you're a hustler.
But the problem is, Ocho, a lot of times that they mess it up for people that really have claims, and then the insurance companies like push back at them. But jacklegs like this. But see, they couldn't stop. You already got past it one time, but here you can say, you know what? Got past one. What's to stop us from doing it again?
Yeah,
I'm glad they caught their ass and punish them to the maximum of the extent of the law. So whatever the law allows you to do, if it's jail time and fines, both BOA of both, whatever it is, slap it to their ass. Ocho. A Mississippi teacher was fired after allegedly feeding students dog treats mistaken for beef jerky. At least 8 children in Calhoun City High School consumed the treats. The district alerted the affected children's parents of the situation. At least one child was taken to the doctor with a stomach ache. The incident reported transpired during what was intended as a birthday celebration for a few students. The
Right.
local outlet continued.
Hey, how did the teacher did it on purpose, or did he mistakenly? I'm curious now.
I mean, some of the dog food do be looking like some of the dog food be looking like real food for real
Like,
though.
yeah, like beef. I know. I eat beef jerky. I already know. I beef jerky, Slim Jims. I get pork rinds, pork skins. I do all that. But I'm curious. How do you confuse the dog treats for the beef jerky? You know, unless it's something that you don't frequently eat. If it's something that you don't frequently eat, I can see where you make that
Yeah.
mistake.
They had to be like small kids. I'm thinking they're small kids, right?
Yeah, got to be. They ain't know no better.
Yeah. And uh you think the teacher deserved to be fired if it was an accident?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. You know what? That's a fireable offense. That's a fireable offense because the parents are going to be highly upset and they're going to ask for your job.
Yeah.
They're going to ask for your job. You have to know better, especially in that situation. As a teacher, you have to know what you're feeding your kids. You got to
Yeah.
because you're
I need to
responsible.
know what I'm
One
feeding
of
my
those
dogs.
kids.
I eat my dog food. I
You
try.
what?
I try my dog food.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I mean, with some of the things you eat based
I
on
don't
where you
like.
from, that ain't even too far-fetched. You really playing.
Yeah, no, I try it. I always
Yeah,
try it.
yeah, yeah.
Everything.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, listen, you eat raccoon and so I mean,
You've eaten worse, Ocho.
name one thing I eaten worse outside of McDonald's.
Cheeks. Cheeks. And I ain't talking about pig cheeks. I'm talking about
Hey,
booty cheeks.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
It
Every
tastes like
male, not
chicken.
every how many people you got? Hey,
What it tastes like? Chicken.
who? Oh,
It tastes like
it
chicken.
depends. It depends. Now, if she don't take a shower, it's a little tart. But you can get by that. You can get by that, just swirling your tongue around for about 1 minute. But if you take a shower, then it's a little fruity, especially depending on what kind
Fruity.
of yeah, depending on what kind of Dove soap she use. Hey, Unc, I'm telling you, hey, Unc, in 2025, you got to start eating ass. You need to evolve. It's like technology,
Oh,
you know.
man.
You
Whoa. But that's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. Y'all talking about old dog at the table. And women, y'all notorious.
yeah.
Got that much tongue in the man booty. And y'all talking about my dog at the table. Guys, y'all talking crazy.
I ain't saying
And the
nothing about
same thing.
dog.
Y'all licking toes, elbows,
Yeah,
booty,
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
Oh,
y'all
wait,
talking about my dog at the
hold on,
table?
hold on. There's one more area. There's one more area you got to lick now.
What?
Get you some ice, right? Get you some crushed ice. Get the ice, crush it up, and you lick the back of a kneecap. Huh? See, that's a sensitive area. That area is really never ever touched. Now, this is what you do now, you hear me?
Will be touched by
You
me
start from the
again.
top, huh? From the hoo-ha. You start from the hoo-ha.
Oh,
And you
there
go,
you go.
listen.
Okay. All right. New episode of Lincoln Lawyers on. Soon as she talks about licking something, okay, right there. Boop. Oh man, this is a good episode. I ain't seen this one before. I don't know what you talking about, Ocho.
Listen, I'm trying.
We got to
Listen,
get some years in, Ocho.
nah, you talk about you want these young girls, man. Listen, you better evolve. You better evolve, man. I'm
I
telling you,
give
I'm
them a
telling
couple.
you now.
What if I give them a
Hey,
couple of dollars?
not you give him a couple. No, man. I'm telling you, you want to stay around for a long time or a good time? Which one? You want it for a long time or a good time? Because you can give him a couple dollars.
Ocho, but you can't off the Ocho,
Yeah.
off the muscle,
Off.
everybody.
Hey, listen. Off. Wait. Listen. Off. Listen. You got. You
Well, I know
got
your
one time.
situation. I
Listen,
know
you
your
got you got
situation
you got
different
one
now.
time. You got
Yeah,
one time to make a lasting impression to get that individual to keep on wanting to come back. When you go test drive a car, you have
yeah.
one time to drive that car and be like, you know what? Ain't no way in hell I'm leaving this car on this motherfucking lot. It's the same thing when you meet somebody new. Boy, you better show the motherfucking fuck out. And sometimes you got to go the extra mile and do what everybody else is not doing and be like, you know what? I don't care nothing about the rest of my roster, but this one here, oh, I ain't letting him go. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, those are the times we're in now. And you trying to do what you did back in the 80s in 2024 ain't gonna keep them youngins you trying to
they,
talk to.
damn.
I'm telling you. Telling me, listen, I got a whole menu. You hear me? Stay with me. I got a whole menu, You know what? Let me stop real quick because before I put myself back in the doghouse, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
that's right. You was doing good. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
yesterday
yeah,
I was like, man, Ocho back, Ocho back.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, that
yeah.
joke back like, welcome back, Carter. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna leave that
Ah,
alone.
man, Ocho. See, dang, you done broke my heart. I got to do all that, Ocho. Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Why they just can't like me for me?
Yeah, yeah. Them like it for me. That's back in junior high. They ain't know no better. Back in junior high, elementary.
What if
You
I
know.
what if I was the age? What if I was like 35? I still have to do that too?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the younger you are, especially when you don't bring nothing to the table, nothing of value, then there are other things that have to make them actually want you. That's where the extracurricular comes in. You feel me? Well, here you can't pay my bills. Well, you can't do this. You can't take me nowhere. You can't take me shopping. You can't give me no jewelry. You can't give me no watch. But there has to be something about you that's special that no one else does. And most of the time, that's where it come in at. And you
Oh,
always wonder why the dudes that really ain't got no money or don't really have much going on always got all the motherfucking you know who.
yeah,
There you go.
that's it.
There
Damn.
you go. They willing to do all the things nobody else will. I'm just saying.
Okay, you got me thinking.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. And after the new year, that could be a New Year's resolution.
Well,
Yeah.
them YouTube checks gonna start coming in 2025. So,
Hey,
man,
hey, let me stop playing, man. Let me stop playing if I get that text message, man.
huh?
Let me stop playing. God forgive me. God forgive me. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. I haven't caused myself enough stress, enough trouble for myself and my family and others. I don't want no problems. I just want to live and I want to work my 2,000 jobs and just
Dang.
be happy and smile.
Oh, you
And
done broke my heart, man. I got to do all that, and
that,
I got to do all that, and I got to take them shopping, and I got to take them on vacation.
but honestly, you ain't got to do none of the latter. Now, if you do the first part and you're excellent at that, then sometimes they don't even care about the other part because they can get the other part from somewhere else.
Whoa, 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 whoa! This ain't no group project. The hell you talking about, man? Hell no. We working on this project just her and I. Come on, Ocho.
Hold on. I got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question. You want one of these young Thundercats, right?
yeah,
You
yeah,
want one of these
yeah,
young Thundercats, fine, 5'2",
yeah, 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 yeah,
curvy,
yeah, 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 yeah,
but you just want her to yourself?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
A
yeah,
young one?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
That ain't
boy.
happening.
Oh, hell no.
Ah,
Hell no.
oh Lord.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Boy, them young, listen, and especially the, what you would like and your taste, you have great taste when it comes to
You
that
know,
species.
Oh,
Hey,
Shay love a stepper now. He love a stepper. I'm talking about one more
hey,
pounding than pride. She
yeah,
calf right, got them diamond
yeah,
shaped calf. When she
yeah,
walk,
yeah,
God,
yeah. She turned heads when she walk in the building.
yeah.
One of them, yeah, they
When
have
she,
what like
I ain't talking about the men. When she walk by, the women look. Damn,
yeah,
the men. I already know the
yeah,
men gonna look. One
yeah,
of them.
yeah. Hey, but look, you got to understand, them young folk you like,
Yeah,
even of age, they
yeah.
have a roster. Now on that roster, you can be on that roster, but you could be the favorite one, but you won't be the only one. Okay, you have to understand the times that we are in. You got to understand that. Now that comes with knowing the culture in the era we're in now. Now you might be a little outdated and don't understand, but I'm trying to get you from getting your heart broke. Okay, stay with me. I'm gonna guide you though. I'm gonna guide you.
Damn.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy, Ocho. See, y'all see
yeah.
that chat? Y'all see Ocho? I try to do right.
It ain't me. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do right, boy. I be fighting for my life. I'm trying to do right. Where the Bible at? I ain't got the Bible there. I put my hand on the Bible. You hear me? Shh, boy, shit. What?
Oh Lord. Oh well.
Yeah. Hey, I'm feeling good tonight. You could tell I took a nap, huh?
You took more than a nap. Man,
Hey,
I can't be doing. I ain't gonna lie with you. I can't be doing all that if I'm
hey,
a part of
see,
if I'm a part of the team.
whoa, 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 hold
I
on.
can't do it, Ocho. I can't.
What you can't do?
All that what you saying?
Hey, stay with me. No, see, it ain't gonna work because you're not listening to me. And you got to get in unison. Uh,
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 uh, uh,
uh,
uh.
there you go. There you go. This you gotta focus. You gotta lock in. You gotta
Okay,
lock in.
okay. I'm locked
Sometimes
in.
in
Locked in.
life,
Locked in.
there's certain things you don't want to do. There you go. Lock in. Focus now. Certain
Okay,
things in
I'm
life
here.
you don't want to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, you
I
might
quit.
not want to do
I'm
it.
moving.
You might want to do it,
I'm leaving
but
the country.
you got to. Huh?
I'm leaving the country.
Where you going?
I don't know. Man, I ain't doing all that. Later for that.
All right. See, you ain't all right. Now you gonna keep falling by the wayside because you want to be hard headed now. All right.
Ocho, meeting on a dating app isn't a dilemma. Apparently, study published in the social science has determined that those who match on dating apps can have romances that are just as strong as those who meet in person.
Mm,
Researchers surveyed people about their relationship experience to determine if couples met impact the quality of their relationship. In the end, they discovered no significant differences based
mm.
on whether the relationship were initiated online or face to face. Talking about that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm talking about. I better get on. Hold on, Ocho. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Online, does Pornhub count?
Now see, you can't be talking about no Pornhub. Nah,
Man, I ain't on no Pornhub. I'm just
no,
no,
I'm,
but
I'm, I'm
I
just,
think that mean I
I'm just
think that
saying.
mean like social apps, like dating apps.
Yeah,
Like
I
what's
think
that? What's
that
that? What's that? Dolly
any,
Madison? What's that one?
hey,
Bumble, Tinder. What's the other one?
I don't know about them. Twitter,
Twitter,
Instagrams,
Instagram.
Instagrams.
Instagrams, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What a dating? I don't know about no dating.
Listen,
Hinge. I heard about Hinge. Somebody say they met on Hinge. What is Hinge? Hinge is a dating app, right?
asking me, boy, don't get me to
Ash,
lie.
put them up there. What's some dating apps, Ash?
Don't get me to lie. I don't know nothing about no
I know
dating.
I've heard about something Madison that the thing was hacked and all those names got released. So
Mm,
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble.
mm.
Oh, Kristen Mingle. I'm looking for
Oh,
farmers. Oh,
farmers market,
farmersonly.com.
farmers
Yeah, I'm
market.
looking for.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm looking for a deaconess. You know what I'm saying? The mother of the church.
the first lady. You looking for the first lady?
There it is. Uh, plenty of fish. What's that one Ash that got? It was something Madison. Was it Ashley Madison? Was that one? Ashley Madison. Where all the like the names got leaked or something.
Mm.
So got hacked. Yep. Okay. And all the clients' info
Got
got
exposed.
leaked. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, farmersonly.com, plenty of fish, Ashley Madison. So what research has determined
Uh-huh.
whether you meet in person,
Uh-huh.
church, gym,
Mm.
grocery store,
It don't matter.
nightclub, church, the
It don't
relationship
matter.
that happens online is
Mm.
potentially just as strong as
Yeah.
those.
It doesn't matter where you meet. People overthink, people analyze. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter where you meet people. It's all about connection. It's all about your Wi-Fi. It's all about the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, when you're honest with the individuals when you first meet them and you don't allow them to meet your representative and you're not scared to lose the opportunity by actually being yourself, that's a genuine connection, huh? It's genuine. A lot of women they date guys, right? And the first thing they say, well, you not the same man I met. Well, obviously you didn't really meet who he really was in the beginning because he's presenting himself and being a representative of who he thinks you want him to be. That's why things change, you know? It's unfortunate. It's just the way life is. Dudes have to put on a certain facade to get to their end goal, whatever that may be. Because if you tell the truth and be exactly who you truly are, 9 times out of 10, the woman ain't gonna give you a chance anyway, unless you have a certain stature and status. That's just life.
Mm-hmm.
If she likes you enough, she'll lie to herself. My grandma always told me that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you ain't got to do too much. If she like you enough, she'll lie to herself. All those red flags, they look green.
Mm.
That's just life. That's just life. And I'm not here, I'm not on here to preach. Not tonight, but I know what I'm saying. And just make sure y'all picking
I
up what
got
I'm
you. I
putting
take your
down.
word for it, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie
I
to
ain't never
you.
been on a date. I have never been on an actual dating site. Now,
Right,
um, I'm still kind of old fashioned. I would prefer, but
right.
hey, in the day and time, you gotta evolve. You gotta
Mm,
evolve, Ocho.
come on now.
And you know, guess I got to get back into the church, Ocho, because
Hold on,
hey,
hold on, hold
Ocho,
on,
go ahead.
hold on, hold on. Backpack. Pop.
I mean, seems like every Bible I see now, Jordan. You see it on IG, you see it on Twitter. God first, child of God. So I like that. I guess that's why I ain't met nobody. God, who's the head of my life. Man, Ocho on what? Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought,
Ocho,
I
that's
thought.
what I'm saying, Ocho.
Oh shit! Damn.
Uh,
Hold on. Can you see me?
hell no, I can't see you. I can barely see you with spotlights on. You know damn
Hold
well I can't see you with no lights on.
hold
I
on.
see teeth and chains.
I knocked the plug out. Hold on.
Oh, hell, I thought you was escaped from the Bodie plantation. Ah, damn, I don't see number chains and teeth. Okay,
Oh, there we
yeah,
go.
now I
There we
see.
go.
Yeah,
There we go. There we go. I thought I heard the baby crying.
uh, shit, I thought you was trying to make a run for it. I thought Mr. Tom was looking for you. You done cut the lights off and made a break for it. Ah.
Yeah, no.
Ocho,
Yeah.
top fast food restaurant where men take women on the first date.
Ooh,
Datingnews.com surveyed
it's up my
3,000
alley.
American single, getting them to dish on their favorite budget-friendly dating spot. The number one answer was Chick-fil-A, with 16% of the daters choosing the chicken joint as their go-to fast food date spot.
Mm.
Second place option on the first date, simple ice cream treat, Dairy Queen. Third place came in a tie between Sonic Drive-In and Pizza Hut. I rock with Pizza Hut because I love some pizza. I ain't gonna lie. My sister, we used to go. They used to have. I think it was Tuesday night. They have buffet style, all you can eat pizza
Right,
was
right,
like
right, right.
$5.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister would take my brother and I there. Ocho, what you think about that? Chick-fil-A is the number one spot for
Mm-hmm.
budgetary friendly dating spots.
Right.
Chick-fil-A with 16%.
Mm-hmm.
Second place option was Dairy Queen, ice
Mm-hmm.
cream. I love Dairy Queen. That's all we had
Right.
in my hometown. And third was a tie between Sonic and Pizza Hut. I've never been to Sonic, but hey,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Rod Smith Foots, he loves Sonic. They got them they got like Slurpees or something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they got something like a Slurpee like ice? Okay, yeah, okay, okay.
You know what? I like it. I like it. Chick-fil-A, it to me, I consider a new trend. Everyone loves it. If you no matter where you live, if you go to Chick-fil-A, no matter where you
Slushies,
go,
not Slurpees.
hey, the
Ash,
the li-
get off my computer. Stop writing.
hey, the line is always around the corner at Chick-fil-A.
It is.
Always around the corner. So I understand that people like
They got
just
great
like
service though, man.
yeah,
They
they have
get you,
great,
boy. They get you up out of there, don't they?
yeah, really
Hey,
good
they
service.
have them lines. They have them people outside with the
Yeah.
walkie-talkies on. How about I help
Mhm.
you? Put your card in here. Pull. Hey, Ocho, boy. Hey,
Hey.
when I get
Mhm.
fries hot.
Listen, yeah, when it comes to customer service, they are elite. I've never been to
Yes.
Chick-fil-A. I could be honest. I've never been to Chick-fil-A, but I've heard the stories. My kids go to Chick-fil-A. They told me. I see the commercials. I see the funny videos on Instagrams and TikTok sometime. So I understand. I understand why they're probably number one. For me, for me, you know how my routine has always been. Um, on first dates, throughout my tenure and my years of my hand at dating, I always go to McDonald's. I always go to McDonald's, and I normally order a number seven. For those of you that eat McDonald's in the chat, the number seven is
What the
the
hell that is?
two cheeseburger meal, and I
Oh,
just get that. I don't even order her nothing else because we already got two cheeseburgers. So we both split a cheeseburger. We got the fries, and I get two straws. We could drink. Boom.
nah, I ain't drinking behind nobody on no first date, boy. You lost all your mind.
But it's the
We ain't
first
drinking
date.
with no same cup.
Hey,
No,
that's romantic. That's
that
romantic.
ain't. Boy, this
Hold
ain't no
on.
Lady in the Tramp.
That's what I'm finna say. Like Lady in the Tramp, the spaghetti. You both put your
No,
straws.
no. Big
No.
N, big O. No.
See, Unc, you not living, man. You not living. You got to do excite. That's exciting. And then listen, when you take them right, you go to McDonald's, right? Boom. Then you take them to the Executive Palace. Now,
Where
only the
that at?
people in the chat, only yeah. Listen, you got when you find you a new one, when you go to Miami, take it to the Executive Palace. Rooms they number $30.
Man, I
They
wish
got
I would
they,
live on
they got hey
$30.
look, they got jacuzzis, Unc. They got jacuzzis. They got the strobe light in there. They got the
And
stripper
you probably
pole.
have condoms floating on the water. Oh no.
No, 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 no. They clean very well now. They clean very well. No, and that's what I do on my first dates. Because
No.
listen, I can already do the five-star restaurants. I can already do the nice five-star hotels. We know I can do that. I got money, huh? I'm rich, but I want to know, can you enjoy yourself at the lesser things in life, the things that
No,
I
I
grew
can't.
up on, the places I used to go. I know I could
Man,
do all the
I
good
can't
stuff.
be
I know I
enjoying
can do
myself.
that.
I'm looking around
But
like this here, like, damn, what's about to come out
huh?
from under this bed? Ooh, what
Nah,
ooh,
nah,
what
Unc. If they can't, if
ooh.
they listen, Unc, if they can't
I'm talking
appreciate.
about me. I ain't talking about them.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. But I really think, not only in saving money, but the two straws, the splitting the cheeseburgers. Unc, that's romantic, man. Women never forget
I
that.
don't want no damn cheeseburger on no first date.
All right, man. Oh, okay. At least try the Executive Palace in Miami.
But I do like the Chick-fil-A.
Hey,
Chick-fil-A
look.
hook it up. They come in there. I want to go to the one store in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They're like, Mr. Sharp, what would you like? I like to get the number one with no pickle, large waffle fried and
hmm
lemonade. You
hmm
like any sauces, ketchup? Nope. Mr. Sharp, this one's on me. In and out.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I
Simple.
like that. I like that.
A lot of other places they be, hassle you about ketchup. Bro, I got 40 nuggets. You give me
Right.
two sauces. Damn. What the? So what I'm supposed to do? What's the other sauce? Spit? I mean,
Right.
damn. I'm like, bro, what y'all holding on to the sauce for? Can I get an extra napkin? They give you one napkin, Ocho. Damn. Don't even worry
Uh,
about it. Don't even worry about it. But y'all see, Chick-fil-A, Dairy Queen. I used to love Dairy Queen because that was all we had in our hometown. And Sonic Drive and Pizza Hut. You know what, Ocho? I might do that. And I'm gonna get me a pickup truck with that bench seat. Let my
right.
girl sit up under me so I can be
Right.
driving with my arm like this.
Right. But listen to me. If you got that pickup truck, this would be perfect though. Check it out.
Yeah.
In Miami, you got the
Man, ain't
trifecta.
nobody driving no damn pickup truck in Miami, Ocho.
You can rent one.
Oh Lord have
You got
mercy.
this. You got to take a date. Listen to me. You got to take it to the Executive Palace. Get the room. You could pull in the room. It got a garage. It got a garage. Boom, you pull in, you get the key, pull in the garage, boom, let the garage down, you walk upstairs, the lights, everything, listen, the room gonna be set. The jacuzzi gonna be warm already, the strobe light gonna be gone. She could put on the show for you because they got a stripper pole in there. You hear me? She
Yeah.
put a stripper pole in there. Y'all go to Chick-fil-A, get your little food, hit the room, bomb. After y'all do what y'all do, you shake the
Mm-mm.
covers, then you can hit the Hard Rock Casino. Y'all
No,
go
no.
gamble a little bit.
I don't like to have nothing in my stomach because them sparks work better when you got an empty stomach because that blood go wop, wop,
Hey,
wop, wop.
hey,
You know what
speaking
I'm
of
saying?
Hey, speaking of them sparks, I don't mean to be
Yeah.
rude. I know we got company watching. Boy, I need a couple of them things.
I got you. Say no more.
Yeah, I need a couple
Cause
of
you know what
things.
I'm saying? I don't like to eat. I don't like to drink. Cause I
Right,
don't like to see you drink too much. I ain't
right.
gonna mess up no good dick pissing. This ain't gonna be. I'm gonna get you. You getting all this. You ain't finna mess this old good wood up. Oh no, you get all this, all of it. So I did. Hey, empty stomach. blood ain't had nothing in my system for like about 4 or 5 hours.
Right, right,
All
right,
that
right.
blood go down there.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
O'Shea be knowing all the tricks.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I mean,
need that. I need that.
hey Ocho, you done got quiet. I got that thing the whole while dissolving. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hey,
I know,
go
Ocho,
ahead.
I'll be
Hey,
talking.
hey, she don't had no
Mm-hmm.
idea.
None.
Yeah,
I done,
I like that.
yeah. Hey, Ocho. Hey, hey. After
Hey,
about 20 minutes, Ocho.
yeah.
That's it. Come here. But I
Hell
got you, Ocho.
no.
I got you. I got you.
Hey,
I got you. I
yeah,
got you,
yeah,
Ocho.
yeah, yeah. Hey, send them thing Amazon because I know Amazon next day.
uh, a sizable 66% of the women are even okay if a man asks them for a first date at a casual spot. When it comes to splitting the bill, the majority, 56%, are all right with putting two cards down.
I like it.
Okay. I like
Now
that
we
too.
talk. Now we
I like
talking.
that too. I like that too.
Now we talking. Women that can hold their own weight, have no problem helping and sharing instead of just
Yes.
being a liability and put everything on the man. I
That's the only
like that.
time.
I
That's the only
like
time
that.
I want you to hold your own weight, lady. Other than that,
That's
I
all.
got you. Other than that, you don't got to hold nothing.
Yeah.
I got you. No, I like I said, I've never split a bill, Ocho. I haven't.
Right. Hmm.
Um, I've never asked for a woman to pay on the first date. I mean, I
Right.
think maybe in all my life, I think a woman, I mean, for a birthday, something like that. Uh, Father's Day. But for the most part, I like to foot the bill.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, I have no problem paying the bill either. I know I know I am notoriously cheap. It's what I'm known for. But what I do like to do for those that can hold their own weight, I love to play Uno on my dates. I know people. Yeah,
What the hell?
I love to play Uno. When the bill comes, I always have a deck of Uno cards. I just to spice up the date a little bit, just to have a little fun at the end of the date. Play Uno. Best game of three. Game of three. No,
When you
best of
play
three.
Uno at the dinner table?
Yeah, in the restaurant. Yeah, you man. Once the lady, once the race mood them plates, play a game of Uno. Best game of three. Whoever win. So whoever win, play the bill. You got to think the places I go, the bill ain't that much anyway. Shit, when I eat, it ain't over $50. Ain't no thing. But it just spicing up. It just spice it up a little bit. For those in the chat, you might want to take this idea if you got your partner. Next time y'all go somewhere, take a deck of Uno cards with you, man. When the bill comes, just play Uno. Best game of three, man. It's just a little exciting, just a little tidbit, just something I been doing the past, 20 some years to get out of pen.
Yeah. I don't know, Ocho. I don't know about no Uno. I mean, I like playing Uno.
Well,
I
hell,
do like I like playing board games. I like playing Monopoly.
that's too much.
Uno.
That's too much. We talk about you on a date. You ain't got enough room for all that.
No, I'm just saying the games I like to play.
Okay. Okay.
Ocho, check this out. A
Yeah.
man was arrested in the UK cheese heist where he he stole $390,000 worth of cheddar.
Okay.
Authorities in London have arrested a 63-year-old man in connection with the cheese heist of 2024, in which tens of thousands of pounds of high-value cheddar was stolen from a major distributor.
Hmm.
Cheese, I mean, some of I mean, look, not just the Swiss and
Right.
Limburger and what Munster and Brie and Jack and Gouda. They got
Right.
some high value ass cheese, man. I'm like, hold on.
Is that kind of value like that though?
Yes. And it looks like he was stolen a lot of it.
Yeah. I mean, I see that
I
this
mean,
is
I guess it's some I was reading up maybe I think it was like $1,000 a pound.
what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. If my math serves me correct,
But a
that's
pound of cheese is a lot though, Ocho.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course, of course. I mean, thinking about a pound and how much a pound weighs, it got to be a lot. But what kind of grade of cheese is this? Because I'm thinking about the kind of cheese we used to get back in the day. You know,
No,
it,
no,
it
no,
came, it came in blocks, and it
no,
did.
no, no,
It
not that,
definitely
not
wasn't.
that hard ass cheese that you almost break.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You know that cheese hey, that cheese we used to get back then, it was different. So
Yeah, the cheese came in a
I'm,
block like this here.
oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, so I'm trying to understand what kind of cheese they dealing with, where where it has that kind of sentimental value. You know, where you
I
can go
get
to jail behind it, based on the
Ocho,
cheese I was getting back in my day.
Ocho. He stole tens of thousands of pounds of it.
How you
You
get
know,
away
if
with
you
that?
steal 10,000 pounds of anything, it can be
Yeah.
low value, but you get enough of it, it'll be of value.
Okay, okay, okay. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
You
right.
know, somebody say pennies. Okay, if you steal hundreds of thousands of pounds up, tens of thousands of pounds of pennies,
Right.
they're gonna probably take you. Uh, Ocho,
Yeah.
you know, with cheese, it comes in wheels. You
Right.
know, like they roll the cheese down the hill, and the guys start chasing it, and
Uh-huh.
gals and gals start chasing the wheels. So the
Right.
thief made off with 950 wheels, or roughly 40, basically 24 tons
24
of
ton.
cheese,
Oh,
48,500 pounds
golly.
uh, of half-oiled Westcombe and pitchfork cheddar.
Mm.
I think I said that right. Half-oiled Westcombe and pitchfork cheddar. The wheels came from three different artisans, suppliers across England and Wales. Between them, these cheeses have won numerous awards and are amongst the most sought after artisan cheeses in the UK.
Mm. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. That's new to me. That's new to
Mm-hmm.
me. But stealing that much cheese? What is he doing with it, huh?
Selling it.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, so he a hustler. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. That's hey,
Well, see.
that's different. He locked up now.
Ocho, now it's time for our last segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A. Yeah, it is Q&A.
But the night was good, but that was a good one, bro. God damn, that was a good
All
one.
right, Laney Ray is back. Clubs must be closed. Bars must be closed because Laney hadn't been in the chat in a while. We missed you, Laney. Ocho and all men, please don't lick our kneecaps, our knee pits. Sincerely, all women.
Nah, Miss Laney Ray is that's
Chat,
not
y'all like y'all knee pits licked?
they wouldn't know because ain't nobody doing that. They not dealing with them type of experimental adventurous type men, so they wouldn't know.
Devin Bell said, y'all got to stop having these relationship topics. We need Ocho back. We don't need Ocho back in the doghouse. He has to make it to February. We got it. We got it. Hey, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
Ocho, Rail knows Ocho don't mean no harm. Uh, we got to make it. We got to make it to New Orleans. We got new. Hey, we gearing up for this because unlike some of the other tours, we have an idea of what it takes to do a tour now.
Mhm.
And so now Ocho and I, we've gone through the cadence and the beats of a tour. So we're going to be even better than what we
What?
were in the previous stop. We'll be even better. And the
Mhm.
tours will get even better and they'll get even bigger. So Devin, we appreciate the good looking out, but we got this.
Yeah.
Must love Cash said, Shannon, don't let Ocho lie to you. Some young ones are loyal, especially if you eating everything from the rooter to the tutor and taking care of us. Let me find
See,
out you looking for a little 30 something.
see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Did you
Yeah,
hear?
yeah, no,
Did you
I
hear?
mean,
It? Listen, but listen, you listen to the key words.
uh,
Us youngins are loyal, especially if you taking care of everything
yeah,
and you eating us from the rooter to the tutor. So that's from head to toe. That's what rooter
yeah,
to the tutor mean. Rooter from the tutor mean from head to toe. That's front to back. That means detail, like at the car wash. You hear
yeah,
me?
yeah,
That's from
yeah.
front to end. That's from
Okay,
top to bottom. We talk about
okay,
east to
okay.
west,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
north to south.
yeah,
You got to
yeah,
touch
yeah,
everything, every
yeah,
corner.
yeah,
Make
yeah,
a head hit every wall in the house.
yeah.
You hear
Oh,
me? Put on the ceiling fan. Put it on low. Put it on low. Let her spin around. Then
and
let her
then
fall.
as you go around, you got your tongue out. You just every time she
Yeah,
come around.
yeah. Just listen. Listen, I would send you the visual to give you reference, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
'Cause
I think I got it. I think I got it, Ocho. I think I
yeah,
got it. I think I got it.
listen
I think
to
I
me
got
now.
it. I think I got
I'm
it.
gonna get you where you want to go.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy said, Unc Ocho, today is my birthday. I'm so blessed to see another year. Thankful for life, health, and the chance to celebrate with y'all and my fellow Mod Squad crew. Much love. Doc, if today you mean today as in, because yesterday, November 30th was my son's birthday.
Hmm.
And so I called him and he was low key. I was like, bro, you ain't out celebrating?
Hmm.
I guess as he gotten older, he's some of his old man done rubbed off on
Up
him.
on him.
So Doc, is it December 1st? Excuse me, is it December 1st or is your birthday November 30th? So that'd be interesting. Shoot Ash, I know you have Ash information, so let us know. But happy birthday, Doc. Like I said, Doc has been here from the very, very beginning, and we
Mhm.
appreciate your support. When we
Happy
was in
birthday.
Vegas, she showed up. She showed up in Atlanta, Ocho. Would I be
Mhm.
surprised to see Doc in New Orleans? Absolutely
Well,
not. Doc, we would love to have you. If you got time in your schedule to come down there and show your love and support, we greatly appreciate you, Doc. If people like Doc that's been so loyal, that's been so great to us, the Nightcap family, and we greatly appreciate all of you guys. November the 30th. Doc, that's my son's Kiari's birthday also. So you guys, hey, see, I knew it was a reason I like you, Doc. I knew it. I knew it. So, and I also want to say my son, I know he in the bed now. He was fading when I called him. I was flying all day, so I want to get a chance to send him. So happy birthday, Key, bro. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for making your dad a grandfather. And I guess I'm not supposed to share this. Am I supposed to share this? I'll let you share it. But I think I'm gonna be a grandfather again. Hint, hint. But congratulations, son. I love you. Tay said, "What's up, Unc?" And 85 just want to take time and laugh and all OHINO State fan. You know they say OHIO supposed to be Ohio, but they say oh no. Anyway, all that spending for nothing. The worst thing y'all regret spending money, and that ain't work, right? That is. That's the worst thing to do, to spend money on something that doesn't work. You absolutely right. Like I spent all this money for nothing.
Yeah.
Or spent Ocho, you ever bought something, spent a whole lot of money for it, like and after a day? I mean, sometimes I got stuff home like, why the hell I buy this?
Yeah. Yeah. Because
What?
it's called we sometimes we are prisoners of the moment.
Absolutely.
Come to things
Absolutely,
that we
Ocho.
see that are visually appealing to us. Okay, I'm gonna let that marinate right there. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna go through more into it.
I was okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay, you
Yeah,
right. You right. You hey,
yeah, yeah,
I could never say you're wrong when you're right.
yeah, yeah.
King Khalil 21 said, "It's my birthday. Thank you, Nightcap, for being 101." King, thank you very much, man. Thanks for hey, we appreciate your support. Happy birthday. Many, many more to come. Enjoy. Thank you guys for staying up with us, because a lot of times we happen to be on the East Coast right now, and it's
Mhm.
1:17 in the morning. But a lot of times there have been times, Ocho, that we didn't come on to damn near 1:17 or
One in the
1:30 in the
morning,
morning.
yeah.
And we've had, people in the chat that's been supportive. And so that's the thing that makes us feel so good, that lets us know that we're doing a very good job for you guys, is that the support that you constantly give us, the love, the attention, the
Mhm.
eyes, the ears. And so we can't thank you enough for the support that you've given us this last 16, 17 months. So 18 months maybe now. September, October, November. Yeah, 16 months. So thank you very much. We appreciate that support. We couldn't be what we've become without you guys. Hopefully, continued support that you'll give us, and we'll keep trying to reinvent ourselves and keep trying to get better and better. As we brought you, Coach Prime was gracious enough to let us let the guys that are coming to see you make that announcement on our platform. I think next week we're going to have somebody. I'm going to put a call into him and try to
Mhm.
get him on next week. It's going to be a surprise. I know he wanted to do it,
Mhm.
but I think I can get him. I think I can get him now for sure. So I'm gonna let that be a surprise. I ain't gonna even tell you, Ocho, but I'll tell you as the week progresses, so you don't be blindsided by it. But it's gonna be I think it'll be a pleasant surprise. That concludes this edition of Nightcap. Thank you guys so much for sticking around as you watch Texas advance to the SEC championship to take on the Georgia Bulldogs with a 17-7 win on the road at Texas A&M. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And thank you guys for counting. Thank you guys for mattering. It's because of you we are who we are. Make sure you check out Shea by La Portier. The holidays are upon us. We want you to have a very festive and joyous holidays. And what better way to do that than celebrating with a bottle of Shea by La Portier? Now, if you can't find it in a city or a state near you, go to the website, order it, and we'll get it to you. And do me one more favor. Please drink responsibly. Go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Our newest release dropped today. High demand, actually, they launched yesterday. And our site crashed, had a little glitch, but we're up and running now. And thank you guys. Take advantage of our Black Friday sale. Items are up to 50% off. Shirts are $20 off. Hoodies are $40 off. And in case that wasn't enough, we want to give y'all even more. If you spend $200 or more, you'll receive a complimentary hat. All you have to do is make sure your cart is over $200, add the hat you want to your cart, and then the hat will be marked as free upon checkout. All tees. Ash, are you done giving away ish? All tees and hoodies are back in stock. Nightcap, Club Shay, and 84. Everything is stocked. We also have released stocking stuffers such as beanies. We call them Scullies. Ocho, you remember you used to call beanies Scullies?
Yeah, absolutely.
But they don't call them. They call them beanies now. And ask like, do you mean like beanies? Scullies, actually, the same thing. Cozy and mugs. So we have all those in stock now. Quantities are limited, so please make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Again, number 3 Texas defeated number 24 Texas A&M, 17-7. They advanced to the SEC championship game to face the Georgia Bulldogs. Michigan, unranked Michigan, upsets number 2 Ohio State 13-10. Michigan was a 19.5-point dog. They go in on the road and beat Ohio State again. And the skirmish afterwards, security had to use pepper spray to get the teams to disperse. That wasn't a good look. I'm sure the Big Ten is going to have something to say about that. I'm not going to be surprised if both teams get fined and reprimanded. Ocho, we had another skirmish. NC State beat UNC on the road, wanted to plant their flag. That didn't happen. Another skirmish broke out. Florida beat Florida State on the road. They tried to plant their flag. Another skirmish broke out. So I think we're gonna the NCAA is gonna try to put a kibosh to this. It's not a good look. I understand when emotions are high, logic is low. You're talking about 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that's having a good time, but the NCAA is gonna want to put a stop on this. Syracuse upset number 6 Miami 42-38. Miami jumped out to a 21-point lead, but the Syracuse Orange fought their way back and they win 42-38. And with that defeat, Clemson goes to the ACC championship to face SMU. Miami would have gone, but they lost. Georgia needed 8 overtimes 2 days ago on Friday. 44-42 wins over Georgia Tech as they head to Atlanta to face Texas in the SEC championship. That concludes this edition of Nightcap. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite Ochocinco. Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow after the Sunday night game. Thank you guys for joining us again. We greatly appreciate your support and your loyalty. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We're out until tomorrow.
See y'all mañana.